Well, I'm going to make the only Korean dish I know. But it is a classic, and that's bibimbap. And it looks like we've got loads of ingredients, but I promise you it's actually very, very simple. So we're going to make the marinade first of all, and I'm going to use a dark soy first in the marinade. And it's just, the other thing I really like to do, Mike, when I cook, is to make it really easy for myself and use one measure. So it's going to be a tablespoon of soy, a tablespoon of honey.
That's a nice little thing. If you can make it work like that, though, it is. It's easier, it's more, you know, it's more considered, less washing up.
Exactly, exactly. So a tablespoon of honey. I'll pass that to you because you're going to use that in a bit.
Yeah, I'll make your sauce.
And a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. And then just some chopped up garlic and just give it a bit of a stir. And meantime, Mike, you're making for me now, let's make sure I get the pronunciation right, Gochujang.
Yeah, it's a fermented chili paste. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Gives such a depth of flavour to so many things.
Oh, it's so good. And this is what I love about Korean and Japanese cuisine. They're so good with fermented products like miso and, you know, beautiful spices, and it just adds such a depth of flavour. And then I'm going to pop the beef in there, give it all a stir up. Now, normally, I would sit this in my fridge overnight and cook it up the next day. But the longer you've got to marinate your meat, the better it's going to be. So, Mike, you've got toasted sesame. We've got just a teaspoon of honey. I've put light soy into that one.
Yeah.
The toasted sesame gives it a really interesting flavour.
Almost that nuttiness, right?
Yeah. We've got some mirin and some rice wine vinegar. That's it. And that's just going to set aside, and you serve that with your dish at the end. So there's no cooking involved for that. So good. So we've already pickled the carrots. We've got some kimchi here, which is another fermented product. You know, fermented foods are really in.
This is my jam. This is my sort of dish. Absolutely love it.
In the kitchen today, I feel like you and I sort of swapped recipes. You did a Joe recipe, and now I'm making a Mike recipe. Yeah. So there's our bibimbap sauce. I'll just pop that into there, ready to serve. Yum. It even smells good. So yeah, so kimchi is another fermented food, and the amazing thing about fermenting is that you get these probiotic bacteria in there. Even the dead bacteria end up as signalling molecules in your gut and end up having these really amazing health benefits once they're inside of you.
I live by the fermentation, like, as part of my diet.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. From drinks with kombucha to kimchi, pickles, sauerkraut.
And don't forget good old yogurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the original fermented foods, and even proper cheeses are also fermented foods. Sourdough bread, you know, all of these things are really, you know, we've done those things either to preserve foods in the past or to create the flavours. And now science is going, oh, and lo and behold, they're also good for us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I don't want to, it's the one thing when you use a really lean cut of beef, just make sure you don't overcook it.
What cut is this?
This, I used a fillet, but you could use a rump or a sirloin or some of those funky cuts like, I don't know, tri-tip. And do you know, I like those, the supermarkets have started doing those like chef cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
They're great. And obviously the secondary cut, you're using more of the animal, it brings the affordability down. More flavour, I believe, in secondary cuts than the primals. You know, tri-tip, incredible. If you can get it, buy it. It's beautiful. Absolutely delicious part of the meat.
Yeah.
Skirt would be great for this.
Nice, nice, yeah. And then just saute the mushrooms. So I put a little more extra virgin olive oil in the pan there.
Do you want me to get the rice
my mushrooms.
on?
I would love you to get the rice on. So I am cheating a little bit. Obviously, you could cook your any brown rice, or you could use a black rice, or if you played around with black and red rice.
Yeah, absolutely. Black rice is one of my favourites.
Yeah. So, but this is so convenient when you want a really quick meal, and that's what's great about this. Actually, if you've got the sauces and the marinade all done, this just goes in the microwave, and it's brown rice ready in, you know, under 2 minutes. So, you know, they're really fantastic to have in your pantry. I use them all the time. But of course, you can make it from scratch if you want. And then the last little part, and this just somehow finishes the dish, I reckon, is a fried egg on top.
Oh, beautiful.
So I am using a second pan. I'm kind of breaking my rule of trying not to have too much washing up. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it for this dish.
You can't have a bibimbap without that beautiful fried egg on top.
And then lastly, I am just going to, so can you pass me my spinach?
Yeah.
I'll put those mushrooms to the side, and I'm just going to wilt the spinach. You could add it in raw, actually, but I like it just wilted and no more. Don't overcook it. And once the rice is ready, we're basically ready to assemble. So this is the exciting part, isn't it? Seeing it all coming together. So then just plate it up, pop on your brown rice. Oh, some of this beef. So I don't want to speak too soon because something could still go wrong, but Mike, I feel like I'm going to get your praise today.
Oh, you're onto a winner, I think, Jo.
I think so. So some lovely fresh sprouts, our gorgeous kimchi. Oh, it's just got a very unique flavour, kimchi, doesn't it?
It's just great.
A few of my pickled carrots.
I love all the colours that are going onto that plate as well. It looks so inviting.
Doesn't it? It's kind of like, you know, I'm really into those, you know, the sort of poke bowls and the, you know, Buddha bowls, and this is basically the Korean version, isn't it?
Absolutely. Every country has their own sort of little take or spin.
And our mushrooms. And it just looks prettier, all being separate, doesn't it? Have I missed anything? Here we go, fried egg on top.
Look at that. And you've even got the crispy bottom to the egg as well.
Oh, I see. I've done it right. I nailed it. And there we go. And then just serve it with your bibimbap sauce on the side. And so, my friend, I have made this bowl just for you. There's your lunch.
You know what? You're a legend. This looks so inviting. The meat, the smell, and I cannot wait to get into that sauce as well. Oh, I'm a happy man.